Our viewers, tonight we are here with one of the most vibrant and hardworking, challenging farm in Uganda. With me, I have a guest in studio who is the manager of Tough Assured Mixed Farm. Tough Assured Mixed Farm is one of the most active and influential farm that we have in the country. They have different projects in different departments. With me, I have the manager in studio, and I would like to welcome you and also welcome her to briefly introduce herself and tell us her name. Madam, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. My name is Winnie. I'm the project manager and the farm manager as well for Tough Assured Mixed Farm. Welcome you.
Thank you, Winnie. Tell us more about TAF.
Thank you. Tough Assured Mixed Farm. TAF is an abbreviation, TAF, that stands for Trained Apiary Farmer, somebody who is skilled and trained in beekeeping. And TAF majorly deals in beekeeping as the core business, but we also have other projects that we do, other enterprises that we run. We have local goat rearing, we have poultry rearing, we have fish farming. We are doing BSF and also training intern students and visitors that come to visit us.
Okay. When you talk about bee farming, out of all the activities, a few years ago, we saw TAF being one of the major leading farm in bee farming. In your profile, once you were nominated and voted the best apiary farming in the country. True. So why have you particularly chosen to major in bee farming? What is special about the bee farming?
What's special about bee farming in 2008 when TAF started? TAF started with about 12 beehives and some seedlings that helped to provide, for example, for the bees. And out of these 12 beehives that TAF started with, it took us only about 1 year, and we reaped about 500 kilograms of honey at the start. And that really inspired us to venture more and or to add more beehives. So friendly.
Maybe if I'm to ask, how many types of hives do you have right now?
So far, we have about 3 types of hives.
3 types of hives.
Yes. For TAFA 2, we have TAF's traditional improved, that is brown.
Okay.
Then we also have TAF traditional improved with a top bar.
Okay.
Yeah, we have improved. Its major improvement is putting a iron sheet and a plywood on top to regulate the heat.
So the TAF beehives are basically made or manufactured from TAF farm.
Yes, TAF beehives are made from TAF farm. We just go buy the logs, then we come and do the modification or the improvement on TAF farm.
Okay. Yes. Wow. Thank you so much, Winnie, for that for the brief. Our viewers would want to know, I personally also want to know that if I have to start up apiary farming like the way TAF is doing, yeah? Okay, what do I need to have in mind to start up an apiary farm?
Thank you. When you want to start up an apiary, the first thing you need to think about is space. You also need to think about the trees available, the forage plants for the bees. You also need to think about capital, but bees do not require much capital. You can also, before capital, you think about the skill. You can go and visit somebody and see what that person has done. If you're keen enough, you will come back and do your own innovation, because even a pot can be used as a beehive.
A traditional pot.
Yes, a traditional pot. And recently, I visited a farmer I got when he had made reeds, and they were really nice looking. And I'm sure
The
if you
reeds were
reeds,
made for beehives.
yes, reeds were made for beehives. And I'm sure if I'd met him personally, the cost of that beehive would not exceed 30,000, which is very cheap. So
Wow.
even
30,000 Uganda shillings.
30,000 Uganda shillings.
Okay.
And what I looked at that he uses to make a frame or foundation for the hives is putting cow dung, and cow dung its scent is really its scent interests the bees so much.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's put from inside the hive or outside?
it's put from both inside and outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, Winnie.
And before,
Yes.
labor might not be it may not be much needed now at the start.
Okay.
You can use only two people, you and the other two people, to help you install. Maybe you'll also need much labor and highly skilled labor when you're going to harvest your hive, and when you're going to harvest your bees, when you want to do processing, and also learning about other products. That is where labor will come in.
The other thing that I would like to know is the products. Doing the apiary farming, you have the bees, you have the hives, like the way you've explained. Um, apart from the honey itself, what else do you? Okay, what other products or byproducts do we get from the honey or from the bees?
Thank you. Uh, the number of products that we get from bees, about six to eight. We have honey itself. We also have honey wine. We also get propolis out of the bees.
You mean honey wine?
Yes, honey wine.
Okay.
We get bee venom out of the bees.
Okay.
We get beeswax. Beeswax can be used for making candles, can be used as a bee bait itself,
Okay.
something that attracts the bees in the hive.
Okay.
We also get we we also get shoe polish out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, basically those are the products.
Yeah,
that
so those
we get
products,
out
do
of
you
the
process
bees.
them from the farm here or from somewhere?
Yes, we do process them from the farm here. All of them, we do it from here. Most importantly is that all these food products are medicinal. When we talk about propolis has really helped people, and whoever uses propolis has a story to tell the
mean
next person.
propolis?
Yes, propolis.
Okay.
Propolis is a black gum. When you hang your hive, sometimes you leave a hole. We advise that you leave a hole. This hole, when you leave, you're leaving it
You
purposely.
live within the hive.
Yes, like at the entrance or the exit of the
Okay.
hive. This hole, the bees, when the bees go there, they hate much space. So, you leaving the space will help you and them at the same time to provide guards for themselves, but for you it is building, for you medicine. And this propolis, when you harvest, a kilo is sold at 50,000.
50,000 Uganda shillings.
50,000 Uganda shillings. And this propolis, when you make, you come up with you come out with what is called propolis tincture, that is used to cure stomach ache.
Okay.
It's used to cure toothache. It's used to cure cuts and wounds. Recently, I got an injury, and when I got that, the motorbike put me down, and I came out. I got this. When I came back, I told people that I'm not going to use any medicine. And sincerely, I didn't use any medicine. I just came, I poured propolis.
propolis.
Yes, it was painful, but it helped me. Propolis helps to make your memory fresh. Like when you feel sometimes you're dizzy, you just take propolis. Propolis helps in stomach ulcers. When you there are so we have heard of so many cases and testimonies. There was a lady that went to Mulago, and they didn't give her a positive response. In fact, they told her to just come home, because they had given her all the possible medications. When she came and heard about propolis, we prescribed for her how many times she was supposed to take the propolis. The lady took 3 doses of propolis. we sell about 10, 20 grams at 10,000. So she took 3 doses and she came back fine. The lady was used not to walk, she used not to eat, but nowadays she's taking up, she's riding for 6 kilometers from their home up to town. She's our good ambassador of propolis everywhere around town, and everyone that comes to us to buy propolis first talks about that girl's name, and then he or she introduces himself to us. So propolis is so as propolis has a lot of benefits, which is a bee product. And then there is also bee venom.
Yes.
Bee venom is extracted from the bees. We have what is called a venom extractor.
Okay.
When you
Is it the same as the snake venom?
that is not the same as the snake venom.
Okay.
Yeah, bee venom. Always when a bee stings you, you feel always you normally you feel a very you feel pain. That pain that you feel, it's already a treatment that the bee has given you. So that pain, the venom has also entered in you automatic. Our director always, when he's not feeling fine and he wants to be fine, he just goes to the apiary site and accepts
It gets stung by the bees.
to be stung by bees. So this venom extractor, you take it and you face it. You let it face at the entrance of the beehive, where the bees enter from. Then it's always electrified. There's a way you connect it and it starts working. So you can set it for about 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, it will start making some alarm. So in the process of it making that alarm, the bees will sense that there is danger. Yeah. Now then they come to come and defend themselves. On defending themselves, they'll be releasing this venom on their venom extractor. When they release this venom, at first this venom looks like a liquid. After they've released the venom, they're going to get away. But still remains since still it remains, it's in a liquid form. It will take it about 2 to 5 minutes, then it becomes powder. And the venom extract also comes with something that is used to scrap the venom. Once you've collected what you want, you just scrape it and you put it in a dark container. You don't have to put it in a white container. You put it in a dark container, then you store it. Then you make what is called a venom syrup. Venom syrup helps mostly to help those who feel muscle pain, those who feel who feel bone arthritis all the time. When you take venom syrup, you get relieved, and it also helps to boost the immunity.
Okay. Wow. So meaning if I am a farmer and I started my apiary project and I need to extract the venom, so I need to first acquire the venom extractor.
Yes, you need to first acquire the venom extractor.
Okay. Yeah. So assuming I have the KTB, the hive, do you also sell them here? Made from here, right?
Assuming you have?
Yes, assuming I have purchased the beehive from TAF right now, and I'm taking to my farm and I have space, those things that you have quoted. How long does it take for me to harvest the honey?
Okay, thank you for the question.
Yes. And what are the things that I should have in mind to make sure the productivity is high within my harvest?
Thank you. When you buy Tough Improve, for us we promote Tough Improve because we know it is friendly to the bees. Before I go far, recently I gave a youth a friend. I gave him hives. They were about 8 in nature. Called me within 3 days. Within 5 days,
they were already colonized.
His hives were already colonized.
Wow.
So when you buy Tough Improved hive, within 5 to 6 months, you'll be having your honey ready. And what you need to have in place majorly is first you need to have beeswax. It is an attractant for the bees.
Okay, it's like a bait to make the bees enter.
We call it bee bait.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes the bees enter. Then you always need to do regular inspection. You see how your beehives are, if they have entered. you keep now monitoring. You
So
keep
how many
doing them.
times in a year can I harvest the honey
In a
in the
year,
hive?
you can harvest your honey 3 times, but
Okay.
the average is 2 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the first harvest, it will take long for you to harvest. But now in the second, it takes only 3 months, and
On harvest.
you shall have
Yeah.
harvested
So
it.
out of each tough improved hive, on a good harvest, how many kilos do I expect to have?
Thank you. The kilos that you always need to expect to have when
Yes.
you buy tough improved hive is from 30 below.
Okay, 30
Average
kilos.
is 25 kilos.
25 kilos.
Yes, maximum is 30.
Okay. Wow.
And then
Yes.
we have tough traditional improved hive. We call them, they are two different, they have two different names.
Yes.
Tough traditional improved hive, then tough traditional improved with top bars.
Okay.
Tough traditional improved hive is brown. For you to get the quantity that I've talked about will
Yes.
depend on how you've baited your hive, or
Okay.
how you've talked to the bees, because we communicate to bees. It will depend on how you've communicated to your bees.
Okay.
When you site your hive, you need to put a bee attractant or bee bait. Now, since it is round, you need to put the bee bait in a circular form, in a circular way. If you put it in a straight line, the bees are also going to make they're going to make the honeycombs the way you put it.
Okay.
So putting it in a circular line, you're communicating to the bees that this is how I want you to make this is how I want my combs to be made. And when you do it that way, you get the 25 or 30 maximum that I've talked about.
Okay. So what's the best arrangement? Is it circular or
The best
straight?
arrangement is circular.
Okay.
When you make straight, the space is going to be less for them.
Okay. Most of this production, be it farming, be it the animals, always have some challenges, especially if it comes to pests and diseases. As a bee farmer, if I am ready to start a bee farming like I want now, are there some diseases that affect the bees? And how do I treat it? Do I need to spray like chicken or others?
The challenges that affect bees, and the major challenge that affects bees, like I talked about earlier, is pest. And the pest, it is easy to control. Putting your beehive on a bee stand and greasing it, then ensuring that you slash the beehive.
How about the bees? Do they also fall sick and compromise the production or like other living things?
Yes, they fall sick, but the sickness, them falling sick is rare.
How do I know that my bees are sick?
When you want to know that your bees are sick, like I said, I've been emphasizing that you need to do regular inspection.
Yes.
You'll find in the hive there is something. You'll find there is the bees are there is a way the bees are dull, because it's majorly that pest that disturbs the bees. We call them wax moth.
Wax moth.
Wax moth.
Okay.
Others shall have built their shed in the bee house. Others shall have laid also in the combs that the bees have made.
Okay.
You see its shelter. It is somehow whitish.
Yes.
So when you see that, you need to remove it, then you throw it away.
Okay.
Or you remove both sides of the hive, because it is now very serious in the hive. You remove both sides of the hive, then you allow the bees to first go. When these bees when they go, you hurry to clean the hive, do everything afresh. They are going to come back because they'll be lacking where to sleep.
Okay.
But their diseases are very rare. With that, it is rare to find, and we have never faced the disease challenge.
Okay.
But the problem that we have faced mostly are the pests and the pests.
Coming to the challenges, like the way you've talked about, looking at your farm, it's big, and looking at the record, the way you really struggle and manage it, it might not be easy to have managed this farm up to this level. up to the point where you become a global figure in apiary farming. There are also challenges that you could have faced, or maybe that you are currently facing, as far as an apiary farm. One of the biggest is concerned. Would you mind sharing with us your challenges, so that as an upcoming farmer, someone out there wants to innovate, wants to start up and follow in your footsteps, what challenges should we expect, or should they expect, and what challenges have you currently gone through up to this level, apart from the pests and diseases that you've been facing with the bee farming?
Well, the challenges that we have faced,
Yeah.
the first is the use of chemicals.
Okay.
Previously, we used to get good harvest.
Okay.
Even our farmers outside there that we train used to get good harvest. But when people started serious farming, people are now into chemicals.
Okay.
And that has caused us seriously. The
Okay.
bees are being when the bees go to look for nectars from these plants,
Yes.
they get attached to the chemicals and they die. And that has really reduced on the production.
Okay.
Currently, honey is scarce.
Mm.
And as I talk now, even us in stock, our honey is scarce because production has lowered, and we really have to fight hard towards achieving that. And also, people have also started bee farming.
Okay.
There are a lot of bee farmers. There's a lot of competition. We're also facing that, but we are glad. We are glad because our honey is not adulterated.
Okay.
Sometimes when
You say it's not adulterated,
I mean,
what does it mean?
When I say it's not adulterated, we don't add anything in it. We don't
Okay.
add water. We don't add any additive in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a challenge that we have also faced. So some people, they see that these people, they sell honey too much. Why do they sell honey? So they have that mind of putting something to the honey
Okay.
to also be sold. But still, we still get our customers back after that. Then what we have also faced is sometimes we run short of funds, which is normal. But we are also trying. We're also working hard towards it. We're also working hard to see that
Okay.
we look for good ways of establishing ourselves.
Okay. Now, looking at the statistics, in a good year, you said you have 2 or 3 harvests in a year. So, a staff farm, um, how much annual harvest in terms of kgs on average in a good year do you realize?
Well, in a good year,
Yes.
we can realize about 5 tons of honey.
5 tons. That's about 5,000 kgs.
Yeah, that's about 5,000 kgs.
Okay.
Yeah. But when the season wasn't very okay, the list is about 200 kgs.
So if you have 5 tons of honey, that is 5,000 kgs. How does your market? How do you get the market for 5,000 kgs of honey? Where do you sell? Who are your customers? The customer base, is it locally, or do you export others, or you consume? How do you do the marketing and the sales?
Our customers, we sell our honey locally,
Okay.
and those that started with us, right from when staff started and when we started harvesting, and still continuing with us. And the same people, they keep spreading news to other friends, to other colleagues. So most of the honey we sell to the customers that started with us and are still continuing with us. And there are also these customers that when they come to visit their families who are the customers that stay outside the country, when they come to visit their countries, they visit their families, they're always interested in going back with tough honey. And in a year we take out more than 1,000 kilos of honey outside the country through relatives.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also have shops. We have shops within town that we sell our honey in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Um, finally, assuming I'm in Nigeria and I'm interested in getting the tap honey, how do I be able to get or do I be able to get the honey from tap?
Well, when you're out and you want to get Tough honey,
Yes.
Tough has a website.
Okay.
It is www.toughagrotourism.com.
Okay.
You can reach us from there. Then we see ways of helping you helping your honey to reach your destination.
Okay.
Yes, where you are.
Okay. Finally, what final word do you have for someone out there, maybe a youth or a grown up who would like to innovate or to start up the apiary project? And what do you have for them?
Well, what I have for somebody that wants to start up the project, one, you first you need to have skills.
Okay.
When you've acquired the skills, you
Yes.
need to be committed.
Okay.
Bee farming does not require much of one's time, but requires you to be committed. Always, at least twice a week, you go and check. You also have to have passion for it. There's so many things and there's so many products. You can be wealthy out of the bees if you if you commit yourself. You can make there's so many things you can make. You can make jelly out of
So there are many products.
yes, you can make jelly out of the bee product. You can sell honey. You can major in selling honey out of the bee product. You can also major in skilling. I've learned that there's so many people that want skilling for bee farming,
Yes.
but they don't know where to get the skill. So you can just you can just concentrate into skilling, and you also need to to be friendly to when you're starting bee farming,
Okay.
and also love for
Friendly to the bees or to the
friendly to the
customers?
bees and also friendly to customers.
Okay.
Bee farming is also something that if you're not friendly and if you're not strong-hearted, you cannot manage.
Okay.
Because on the first day you will go to the you go to your apiary, then
And
you
they'll
get
bite
stung by the bees. You'll swear never to
go there
go there again. But when you're protected, you will never you'll never say that word again of not going back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Madam Winnie, Apiary Farm,
Tough assured
the
mix
Tough
farm.
Assured Mix Farm. Thank you for your time, and we are grateful once again to join us. This is the Viral Hunter one-on-one with you. Thanks for your time.